happening? Well, it's terrorism and not Turkey is the top concern of many Americans today. Cities across the country are on high alert for a potential attack during these holidays.
And in Europe, the city of Brussels in Belgium is on the highest terror alert, with the Prime Minister declaring an imminent threat to the capital. Caitlin Burke has the story.
As people across the U.S. prepare to travel and celebrate Thanksgiving, authorities are preparing for a potential holiday terror attack. In New York City, NYPD officers swarmed a subway station during a planned simulation of an active shooter underground.
These exercises are vitally necessary. In New York City, we are at this time very well prepared.
Security is especially tight here in the U.S. at locations considered soft targets. Those are everyday places where large crowds gather, like shopping malls or sporting events. In Atlanta over the weekend, police received a tip from the hacker activist group Anonymous about a possible ISIS threat during a WWE event. Nothing happened, but Americans are on high alert. In Europe, for the third day in a row, Brussels, Belgium put on the highest terror warning, the threat of an attack considered imminent. The city virtually on lockdown, schools closed, the subway suspended. This as authorities continue to search for the last suspect in the Paris attacks. Meanwhile, the West is pulling together to support France and ramp up the war against the Islamic State. British Prime Minister David Cameron says he'll ask Parliament to approve allowing the British military to join in on the airstrikes against ISIS in Syria.
I firmly support the action that President Hollande has taken to strike ISIL in Syria. It is clear that the world is coming together to tackle this evil terrorist threat.
This week, French President Francois Hollande will travel to both Washington, D.C. and Moscow to talk with President Obama and Russian President Vladimir Putin about other ways to fight back against ISIS. Caitlin Burke, CBN News.